The most unusual knockouts. When you watch any combat sport, the highlight of the game is when one fighter knocks out his opponent. Luckily, no game is the same, as every game has its own unique features and outcome. Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll take an exciting look at some of the most notable and unusual knockouts that have happened in the ring. So without wasting time, let's dive in. The Staggering Punch. It's not uncommon to pit MMA fighters against boxers in the ring. Actually, we love to see those fights. However, this video is about an MMA fighter taking on a boxer. The fighter in red is an MMA fighter, while his opponent in silver is the boxer. It seemed like the boxer had already gotten a few good punches in, as we see the MMA fighter looking dizzy. With the MMA fighter still staggering on his feet, the boxer lands a few more punches to the face, leaving him staggering around the ring trying to find his balance. Interestingly, the referee did not interrupt the match until he was sure the MMA fighter had no more fuel in him. This was definitely an interesting fight to watch, as both fighters seemed to have tricks up their sleeves as they used different tactics. Flash punch, the hardcore knockout. We've seen a lot of hardcore knockout punches, but this one deserves its own category. The fighter in red gloves looks to be having the upper hand in the fight as he delivers a mid-kick to his opponent. This obviously knocks the other fighter down on his behind and maybe knocks the wind out of him too. The African-American fighter manages to get back up on his feet in a defensive pose. However, the fighter in the red gloves spins as if to deliver a high kick, but instead he delivers a flash punch. The other fighter didn't see that swing coming until it was too late. He was completely finished. The one-handed match. You can discard the notion that says you need two hands to be in a fight or even win a fight, because this one-handed fighter has shown us how it's done. The fighter in black probably underestimated the fighter with one hand, thinking it'd be an easy fight, but he had another thing coming. The fighter in black confidently threw kicks and punches at the one-handed fighter, who skillfully evaded all his punches and kicks. As the one-handed fighter blocked and defended himself, he tactily waited for an opening as he delivered a high kick to his opponent's head, knocking him out. This one-handed fighter is an inspiration that no matter your limitations, you can always achieve your dreams. And free fighting tip: never underestimate your opponent. The lethal elbow strike. These two MMA fighters seemed like no one was ready to back down. Who will anyway? They had themselves locked in a clinch fight as both fighters kicked each other in the leg. However, the fighter with the blue gloves takes a step back and delivers a lethal elbow strike that knocks his opponent out even before he hits the canvas. But he didn't stop there. To secure his victory, the fighter with the blue gloves continued to deliver deadly blows to his opponent's head until he made sure that his lights were out. The Smackdown. This fight's brewing hot as the fighter in blue gloves has his opponent's head under his arm as he tries to deliver a punch. But the opponent manages to escape his hold and instead holds him from behind and performs a deadly suplex move on his opponent. As if the Smackdown wasn't enough, the fighter in red gloves decides to add one more heavy punch to his opponent's head before the referee swoops in to save the knocked out fighter. The knockout throat punch. From the beginning of the clip, this fight was very fierce as both fighters tried to attack each other with heavy punches. However, the fighter in the white shorts seemed relentless and he continued to deliver consistent blows to his opponent. The punches just kept coming, and if you look closely, the fighter in white shorts delivers a knockout punch to the throat of his opponent, who's already knocked out. The twin knockout. Don't be fooled by the name. MMA fights. In this clip, one fighter seems to be throwing more punches while the other moves back in hopes of an opening. But coincidentally, the opening was at the same time his opponent was delivering his own punch. And in a twist, both fighters end up knocking each other out at the same time. The head swooning kick. Some fights look like you already know who will emerge as the winner, but sometimes situations can turn at the last minute and places can be switched. This was the case in this fight as both fighters were already on the ground throwing punches at each other. The fighter in blue had the upper hand as he was on top of his opponent, delivering a row of punches to the head. The opponent looked like his lights were about to go out, but in a surprising turn of events, the fighter in black manages to deliver a kick to the face of his opponent. The fighter in blue is knocked out cold, and his opponent, who uses the opportunity to land several punches before the referee rescues him. The dancing knockout. In the ring, we've been graced with fighters who have chosen to express their excitement or cockiness by dancing. And some of these moments are moments that if they weren't filmed, some people might not believe. To taunt his opponent, the fighter in black was showing off some dance moves. His opponent was just trying to get an opening to hit the dancing fighter. But the dancing fighter spins around and manages to kick his opponent in the face, and he was knocked out cold. We're used to seeing the cocky dancing fighters get beaten, but it's a change of pace to see a cocky fighter still keep his guard up and know when to attack. Anyway, these are some of the most unusual knockouts. Let us know what you think about these knockout moments in the comments section below. You can also share with us which was your favorite knockout fight. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. For more videos like this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next video.